Hey guys, Colin here. Welcome to NASCAR Heat 2, where today we are in the Xfinity Series doing qualifying at Phoenix. So I have a custom race set up. I'll be sure to show you guys. It'll be at the end of the video, so you guys can check that out and see if you guys want to use it. So it's not a top tier qualifying setup. I'm not the best at making them, nor do I try all that hard. I kind of just make something that's good for racing, and that's just the gist of it, and that's how it works. But it's a setup that does allow you to not have to that allows you to be able to downshift if you do so wish. So that is definitely a cool thing. As you can see, I downshifted here. The default setup, you cannot do that. No freaking way. Its third is set really quick, so you bang through third in a second. You don't even really need it. It's an obsolete gear. Versus my setup, you can use it if you want to, and get a little extra run on drivers if need be. Just got to be careful with the extra run because you don't want to slide into the wall by accident like I did almost just do. I just posted a good enough lap there to at least, you know, qualify for stage 2 of qualifying, so probably call it good there. I happen to die below the yellow line personally. The AI doesn't, but I do, so it's up to you guys whether or not you do or not. But with this setup, if you do decide to use it and you skip to the end of the video or watch the whole video, whatever, I don't really like downshifting in that turn. The only turn I will downshift in, and I don't even do it every turn, is this turn. It's mostly from other cars going slower than me. Just give me a little extra launch so when I dive low I can maybe clear him by staying extra low. You know, something like that. And you come into turn a little differently, but we actually have it set in the bag, so I'm set for this stage. We'll qualify with that. 13th, that works. Alright, session 2. Let's see if we can post another good time like that one. Maybe we'll mess around with the cockpit view for a second. I prefer the cockpit view, but I haven't been racing with it lately. Alright, let's get ready for stage 2 qualifying. Important thing is not to like overdo it on this turn. You gotta just run it right. If you run a turn too hard, you're gonna lose more time than you gain. You might be like, I'm running it faster, but your line sucks or something. Something off if you're running the lap like 5 miles per hour faster than you would usually in a part. 9 times out of 10, you're not doing it right, or something is amiss. And you need to make sure your lap times are maintained good. Now, if you're doing it and your lap times are good, then that means you just have a wicked good setup. My setup, I can run a couple miles per hour faster than I was able to with the default setup, but it depends on the person. Each person is different. Some people run really well with the default setup. I happen to like a looser race car, and the default setup is very much not a loose race car, so it doesn't work too well for me. I like the ability to have the car nice and loose. As you saw, that whole entire turn there, I was freaking swinging all over the place. I like it though, because I was able to, you know, drive in a little faster than I would have otherwise. That guy was in my way. Oh, he messed up my thing. Like, alright, it's fine. Actually, I shouldn't think I might have spoken too soon there. Should we get new tires? We did kind of just burn them up. I don't know. I was debating getting some new tires there and decided against it. I just want to say real quick, I have not really slept in like 2 days. I don't know why. Just between like my old work schedule and all that, it just messed me all up. So sorry if the commentary isn't on point today, but you in the stream, or if you're on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe or follow whatever it is to the stream and comment below. Alright, let's see if we can post a good lap here. That was not the 716 I needed. Kind of had it. I had it in the bag. That's definitely going to be the lap that was my good time, but that our wonderful friend here in the car in front of us kind of messed that up for us. I think we might need to go and get some new... I know it's illegal in real life, but I think we might have to go get some new tires for this car. Trying to see what I can work out here. Something to make this car stick a little more, but it really ain't doing it. You can't be any closer to the wall than I just was. That guy's... yeah, I fucking pushed it too hard. Definitely pushed it too hard. I'm still up. There we go. Now I'm losing my lead. Alright, I'm definitely gonna drop in the pits real quick. I think it's time for some new tires. If they're gonna let you do it in the game, then I might as well do it. Hold at 45. There we go. Alright, 4 tires. All we need is no damage on the car. I could run 55 for 2 laps and blow my car up. Oh, my wedge is really high. Wonder if that was my problem the whole time. 47 was a pretty high wedge setting. Have to agree against that. Alright, we're going to go with that. I do not recommend running 55% for your tape setting at this track for your racing or qualifying. I'm just trying to see if it'll get my time to be quite a bit better, because obviously it makes your car more aerodynamic and helps with some downforce, and it just overall makes your car faster. But catch is, it also heats up your car very much, and usually leads to blowing a motor, so gotta be careful not to do that. And that is a true statement. But let's see what we can make happen with it. We'll have a cooler car because we just idled for a little bit. I'm going to try to run low RPMs, though, until I have to. Get it hot. Let him get in front of me. Try to run this turn as well as we can. Looks like we did that successfully. I'm really hoping this ends up being that really fast lap. I am racing this car as hard as I can. To the max of my skill level, I am racing this car. Oh, this dude. Harvick, I think, messed it up. I had a little bit of a run there. I had to get off of it, though, because of him. But we did post a 27.945. That's not bad. I don't know if it's good enough for what I needed, but it was definitely pretty good. Let's see if we can hold off Harvick here. I did give him a little bit of a nudge there, though it probably wasn't quite necessary. But you have to do what you have to do. I'm trying to get a pole here, or something spectacular with this setup, so I can prove to you guys it's decent, because it's definitely not terrible. What's this one looking? Yeah, figured it was. We're going to simulate it on that. That is first. Alright, so 27.730 is where you need to be for this racetrack. Qualifying session 3. Here we go. So make sure, because it probably won't be set in my setup, but while you're racing, be sure to set your grill, while you're qualifying, I mean, be sure to adjust your grill tape up to 55, but only plan to do it for like a lap or two, because you will overheat your car and eventually it's just not worth it. So keep that in mind, but overall, it's not bad. Ugh, cold tires right now. I wish there was an option to see. Definitely, it might be something cool to look into for NASCAR Heat 3 704 games. Something where I could like see the stats on my car, like beyond this. Like, what do I have set for grill tape right now? Because I don't remember if it's set at 50 or 55. Because I just changed it in the pit, so I don't know if it carried over or not. It would make sense if it did, kind of, because like in qualifying, you're supposedly racing with the same car, even though not by NASCAR Heat's perspective, but reality says that you are. Depending on my car temperature, we're definitely not running. Yeah, no way. Yeah, we're definitely not running the grill tape where I wanted it. I'm gonna go back to the pits and fix that. We got the tires warmed up, I suppose. But I'm saying let's pit and fix that. Alright, grill tape 55. There we go. Alright, all set right there. We will push through with that. Yeah, I think we can make that work right there. Crack my fingers real quick. 45.8 for the wedge and 55 for the grill tape. And we're going to do our quick speed laps here. 2 laps, and whatever we get, and we're just going to go with it and hope for the best. Top 5 is what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm hoping this qualifying setup's capable of as I start yawning. Crap. It does seem like they only have 5 people. Nah, I don't think they updated it. Alright. Here we go. Cut setup is done. And we're ready to go. We got our new grill tape setting on the car like we did last session. And we're going to hope for the best of it, really. And things go well, we will have a lap, this lap, that makes us, you know, qualify first. I messed it up already, though. Actually, I might have not. Depends. What can I do with Austin Dillon over here? It didn't really go as planned. No, that went terribly. Harvick in my way again. Why does Harvick like to race around me in qualifying? Sorry, Harvick. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do here. If I nudge you, I nudge you. Probably am gonna nudge him. He got a bit of a side draft on me there, though. Kind of slowed me down. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. I did not mean to bump into him like that. That was an accident. I got a little extra loose. I tried to dive to the inside of him, and I just had much more momentum than I thought. And I hit the brakes, and I slid up the track right on into him. We're not currently carrying the laps I needed to get a top 10 here. But you never know. Might be able to secure it in the end. Maybe like right here or something. I'll get it done. We did succeed to pass on Harvick there. I think this is the lap I needed. Dive way down low here. Just gotta hope I'm running it fast enough here. Hopefully get that 27 something for a lap time. Hopefully. 27.893. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we're going to stick with the 28.893. See what we get out of it. So let's qualify with that. 4th place, alright. So if I had pushed a little harder, I definitely could have gotten the pole because I had that 27.7 earlier. So this is overall a really good setup. So here's the setup here. If you guys want to know what it is, you can enter that into your game. It works pretty well. It is a loose setup. That's what I prefer racing. This is completely made on my own. No, I didn't use anyone else's setup, so I have no credits I have to give. But be sure when you're qualifying to set your grill tape to 55. So I have a qualifying setup and race setup. Grill tape 55 for qualifying, grill tape 50 for the race. You can probably get away with 55, but to be safe for the long run, just go with 50. So that is actually it for this episode, everybody. Please be sure to leave a like, rate, and subscribe below. The next episode is going to be the race, and I'll see you guys in that episode. Adios.